Sports Center.
Thanks for the intro, Ryan, but actually, it's not Sports Center. I'm Jack Dolgen, and welcome to the Lions Report. We'll give you coverage of Horace Mann Varsity Baseball. Now, we're going to show you coverage of 3 games. They played Collegiate, Masters, and Fieldson respectively, along with playing 2 other games that we unfortunately did not get coverage of. But let's take you to the game they played Collegiate on April 15, 2011. That was 4 o'clock at Clark Field. And who else was on the mound but the ace, Jesse Roth. All right, let's take you to the Horace Mann Collegiate game. Bottom of the first now, Harrison Bader up, and he's going to rip a double to right center, bringing in Glenn Brickman to give the Lions a quick 1-0 lead. Top of the second now, a Collegiate batter would bring in a run, but would go for third and be thrown out by a great relay by Michael Reese and company. However, Roth would work out of any more trouble with a fly out to center field to end the inning. Now let's take it to the bottom of the third inning. Zach Gadd up, he swings and misses for a third strike, but hustles his way to first, and he's safe. Great effort by the big guy. Then after Michael Reese bunt, Glenn Brickman is a towering shot to center field, bringing in Zach Gadd to extend the Lions' lead to 2-1 now. Still in the third now, Jesse Roth up with the bases juice. He's going to rip a single to right field, bringing in the Lions' third and fourth runs of the inning. They would take a commanding 5-1 lead. Now the Lions' sophomore ace took the mound, and he delivered with 7 strikeouts on the day. There's one. Next batter, down he goes. He would strike out the side of the first. Take a little later, another strikeout. Another? Yes, sir. Still further in the game, here we see another whiff as Roth would get his final strikeout right here. 7 strikeouts. He would go 5 1/3 strong, giving up just 3 earned runs. Now here are some of the Lions' best plays on the day. Top of the fourth, 1 out. Ruben Izagoff throws out the runner trying to steal second base with the nice tag by Baudouin. Very next batter now, Ruben Izagoff's going to make a nice spin move and throw out the runner first to end the 4th inning. Next inning now, Jesse Roth helps himself out with a 1-6-3 double play. There it is. Bottom of the 4th now, Glenn Brickman up. He's a long shot, and it's going to fall in past the diving Collegiate player's efforts for a 2-run double, giving the Lions a 7-4 lead. Now here's our momentum shift of the game at the top of the 6th. Collegiate player would ground out to Zach Gadd at first, but that would decrease the Lions' lead now to 7-3. Now, a body went into the game in the top of the 7th, and after already letting up 1 run, he would let up a 2nd run on a ground ball to Ian Singleton with a nice scoop by Jesse Roth. The Lions were up 7-5 and 1 out away from winning the ballgame. Here's some heartbreak for Lions fans. 2 batters later, with 2nd and 3rd, a ground ball out would get the win. But what about an error? Well, that would just happen to tie the game up. Now, to save you Lions fans some heartbreak, the Lions would go on to lose by a score of 8-7 because the runner who got to second base on that wild throw would score, and after a body could finish the top of the 7th, and the Lions did actually get a rally in the bottom of the 7th, they just fell short. Sorry, guys. But next game was against Masters. Now, they crushed Masters last year, but let's see what they did this time. Now, Horace Mann versus Masters, Ricardo, the freshman, would take the mound for the Lions. And at the top of the first, he would get in a little trouble when he saw a ball go to the wall and look like an extra base hit. But Bader throws it to second base and nails the runner out. Next batter, ground ball, but a diving stop by Singleton. He'll throw to first for the out to end the inning. Now, bottom first, we have Bader stealing second, but Reese on third goes home and he'll score easily, giving the Lions a quick 1-0 lead. Now here we see Ricardo, his first strike on the day, swinging. Nice pitch. And then in the bottom of the second, Ruben Izagoff would hit a single up the middle, making it first and second to set the Lions up for a nice scoring opportunity. And with the bases loaded and 2 outs, Glenn Brickman would get hit by a pitch, bringing in a run, making it 2-0. The next batter, still with the bases jammed, Alex Baudouin would get a walk, making it 3-0. And the freshman stud on the top of the third is going to get a little help from a shortstop. So Alex Baudouin comes across here to make the nice play. But Ricardo's not done for the inning, as with a man on second base, the Masters player would go deep to right field, and that would bring in a run, cutting the Lions' lead to 3-1 now, as the guy would reach second base. Now, in the top of the fourth, Ricardo's get in a little more trouble, as he's going to let up a single to center field, bringing in a runner from second base. The Lions only had a 3-2 lead at this point. But here's going to be your play of the game, and if not the season. Keep an eye on Bader with one on first and second and 2 outs. He's going to run and leap and make an incredible catch to keep the Lions' lead 3-2. I think we're going to need a replay on that, because that was just incredible. Here, he's going to run, he's running, and he's going to leap, and what a catch. Full extension. That would be it for Ricardo, but they brought in a body. First guy up, he's gone. A body needs to settle down after that deflating loss to Collegiate the last game. Again, a body on that incredible, what he called an eephus pitch, and the Lions would preserve their 3-2 lead, and it would be just the bullpen taking over from there, as we'll see a body strike out another. Oh, yes. 3-2 is your final. So, after hanging on to that game against Masters and getting that big W, the Lions would lose to Riverdale 3-0. But after that unfortunate result, they would beat Trinity 4-1. So, after those two games, the Lions took on Fields and Eagles. Fields and Eagles were ready. Were the Lions? Let's find out. Then the Lions took on the always competitive Fields and Eagles. Top of the first, we see one of a few controversial calls here. Glenn Brickman, safe? Well, umpire says he's out. I don't know. Let's check that replay. Well, looks like the ball's not in his glove, and Brickman should be safe. But we go on. Bader would rip a single to right field after next at bat, and making it first and third with 1 out. But then they would rip a liner, and then with 2 outs and the bases jammed, they would squander another opportunity. So when the Fields and Eagles came to bat, they would hit a single down the left field line, giving them a 1-0 lead, and Brickman could not field it properly, letting the Eagle go to second base. But Elias would get a strikeout to end the inning. Top of the second, ball takes a crazy hop, and it leaped, and the Lions would get runners in scoring position, but Reese had a chance and could not bring in the runner. Bottom of the second, the runner tries to steal second base and is called safe, but not a great call. And then Elias would get 2 strikeouts in a row, as we will see. But a call did not go the Lions' way, letting runners on first and second, and then Baudouin could not field it properly, keeping the bases loaded with 2 outs, giving the Eagles an opportunity, and they would deliver, bring in 2 runs on that single to make them have a 3-0 lead. Then, in the top of the third, Alex Baudouin drove in Harrison Bader to cut the Eagles' lead to 3-1. But with runners in scoring position, the Lions struck out, squandering another opportunity. And then in the bottom of the third, Elias is taken deep as the Fields and Eagle bombs it over the left center field fence, giving the Eagles 4-1 lead. And that was just an incredible shot. You would think that Elias would be rattled after that one. But he'd cool down. Here we see a strikeout victim of Elias. And then later, just a little hack. Guy had no chance on that one. And then one looking. It's one of his 8 strikeouts on the day. Fine performance after that deflating home run. Here's a nice defensive play by the Lions as they pick the runner off. It was hard to have a lot of nice defensive plays on a field like this when the ball bounced erratically, but there was a nice one. And then Elias gets a strikeout here as the batter thought he had a walk, but no sir. Put him down. But here the Lions had a chance to capitalize on runner in scoring position, but with 1 out, they would bunt out to the catcher, and then the catcher would throw to first for a double play. And then last batter of the game, Glenn Brickman would strike out to end it, as 4-1 is your final. Lions failed to capitalize on scoring opportunities in this game, and left with an unfortunate result. Now, let's keep in mind, the Lions did get good chances for offensive production, and Elias pitched a very good game with 8 strikeouts. But unless the Lions plan on going 3-5 so far this Ivy League season, they'll have to beat Poly Prep away. Now, there'll be a huge upset W if they do, but the only way to find out, tune into the Lions Report. From the Lions Report, I'm Jack Dolgen, and thanks for watching. Here's your video of the day. Ryan Thier, take it away.
Gotcha.